In 1983, during one of the tensest periods of the Cold War, a single man's judgment averted a global catastrophe. Stanislav Yevgrafovich Petrov, a lieutenant colonel in the Soviet Union's air defense forces, found himself at the center of what could have been the most devastating error in human history. Petrov was on duty at the Soviet Union's Serpukhov 15 bunker, monitoring the Oko nuclear early warning system, when an alarm signaled what appeared to be an incoming missile launched from the United States. Moments later, the system reported up to 5 additional missiles en route. But the situation demanded an immediate decision: report the launch as real or dismiss it as a false alarm. The Soviet military protocol at the time dictated that Petrov should escalate the warning to his superiors, triggering a chain of events that could have resulted in a retaliatory nuclear strike on the United States. This was during a period when tensions between the USSR and the USA were already running dangerously high, fueled by the deployment of U.S. Pershing II missiles in Europe and the Soviet shooting down of Korean Airlines Flight 007 just weeks earlier. Despite the immense pressure, Petrov hesitated. Something about the alert seemed off to him. The early warning system had only detected a handful of missiles, far fewer than what a genuine U.S. nuclear first strike would likely entail. Petrov reasoned that a full-scale attack would involve hundreds of missiles to overwhelm Soviet defenses, not just a few. Additionally, he doubted the reliability of the newly deployed Oko system, which had been operational for less than a year and might have produced a false alarm. Trusting his instincts over the technology, Petrov reported the alert as a malfunction, deciding against escalating the situation. His judgment was correct. It was later revealed that the alarm had been triggered by a rare alignment of sunlight reflecting off high-altitude clouds in the satellite's orbits, confusing the early warning system sensors. Petrov's decision prevented an erroneous retaliatory strike that could have sparked a nuclear war, with unimaginable consequences for humanity. Petrov's actions remained largely unknown to the world for decades. The Soviet government kept the incident classified, and Petrov himself received no commendation at the time. In fact, his decision, which defied standard protocol, left him vulnerable to criticism. It wasn't until the late 1990s, following the collapse of the Soviet Union, that the story emerged, and Petrov's role as the man who saved the world became widely recognized. Petrov's calm under pressure and refusal to act on faulty data exemplify the critical importance of human judgment in an era increasingly reliant on automated systems. His story serves as a stark reminder of how close humanity has come to annihilation and the fragile nature of peace during the nuclear age. Today, Petrov is remembered not only as a hero, but as a symbol of the extraordinary responsibility carried by those tasked with safeguarding humanity's future. Number 3.